When we serve others, the Bible tells us that we should serve like we are serving the Lord. That means we don't take advantage of people. We don't make them feel more helpless or confused or vulnerable on purpose. And we act fairly and justly. Service is not a place where we cut corners, and it is not something we do to people, but rather something we do with people. We always need to keep in mind that we are serving people made in God's image, and ultimately, we're serving God. God's heart should be our motivation, and his heart is always for the vulnerable. Let's read about God's heart in Psalm 146, verses 6 to 9. He is the maker of heaven and earth, the sea and everything in them. He remains faithful forever. He upholds the cause of the oppressed and gives food to the hungry. The Lord sets prisoners free. The Lord gives sight to the blind. The Lord lifts up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous. The Lord watches over the foreigner and sustains the fatherless and the widow, but he frustrates the ways of the wicked. Kings were supposed to be advocates, but they often became oppressors instead. But God never fails. He fights on behalf of his people. His care is active and ongoing. He always serves within the context of relationships. We should model his heart for others. One author wrote, "One of the oldest observations about human behavior is that we tend to mirror those around us." Of course, the best example for us to follow is Jesus. Let's read about how he served others in Philippians 2, verses 5 to 8. In your relationships with one another, have the same mindset as Christ Jesus, who being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. A person's mindset is their established attitudes. Jesus served by making the choice to humble himself. After all, he is God. But he chose to empty himself. The theological term for this is kenosis. Humility is the emptying of ourselves. It's the opposite of pride and arrogance. Humility is not about putting ourselves down. Instead, humility is putting ourselves aside so that we can raise others up. Jesus chose to put us above his own status so he could raise us up and bring us into God's presence. Now that's humble service. God has a special place in his heart for the vulnerable, the poor, oppressed, hungry, prisoners, hurting, disabled, foreigners, shut-ins, orphans, widows. Jesus, even as part of the Godhead, set himself aside and served humbly. Simply put, so should we. Our heart should beat like God's heart, and his heartbeat should drive our humble service. This is what changes the world.